Gravity Falls and Journal 3 belong to Alex Hirsch and Disney Channel. Please go support Gravity Falls and go buy Journal 3.
Hello everybody, Raspberry Barrel here, with your occasional dose of Gravity Falls content. And of course, we're here to read our next chapter in our Gravity Falls Journal 3.
Well, we left off, we finally started reading Dipper's entries in the journal, and we got introduced to characters such as Dipper, the fam. We read about episodes 1 through 5. And now we continue on. I hope you all will enjoy, and let's get started. Please forgive me if I stutter, hesitate, or mispronounce anything, and for any noises in the background. June 14th. Just got back from an incredible adventure at a haunted convenience store. I fought these two ghosts and beat them single-handedly. Crossed out, I had to dress up as a... Never mind, not really anything noteworthy about how they were defeated, but Wendy and her teen friends were all really impressed. Nothing really to write about Wendy either. I mean, what would I write about, right? Right? Okay, I'm done writing. And now Mabel writes, "Well, I'm not. Dipper's gone to bed. But I need to write down what happened tonight, and I forgot the combo to my diary lock. Again, I can't stop thinking about the land of Smile Dip." And then we have a nice little arrow right here that points to Mabel on top of this, however you pronounce, Ashomia, which I know is like the name of one of the directors or something. So sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay. The land of Smile Dip. Beware these dogs, crossed out. These are not good dogs. Oh, sure, it looks lovely, but these devil dogs speak in backwards nightmare languages that will haunt you forever. I got here by eating 11 packets of expired banned European sugar candy called Smile Dip. This may be the first time I've ever had a bad idea, and I'm sure it'll be my last. And now we turn the page, and it's another episode. Greetings, this is Tracy, aka Dipper number 3, officially taking over authorship of the journal. Dipper number 4, aka Quattro, and I were given the task of distracting Robbie by stealing his bike. After leaving it in the woods, we returned to the party, just in time to witness Dipper Classic betray our clone brethren. We watched in horror as he melted them with a sprinkler. Why would he do such a thing? I would never do such a thing. So how could he? He is me, or he is we. Anyway, you get the point. Quattro and I are hiding in the bedroom closet, waiting for DC's return. When the party ends and Dipper Classic falls asleep, we will put Plan C into action. We will take over his life and start dating Wendy. He will live in the closet. I've got it all worked out. It's what he would do if he was us, which he is. Clone schedule. Sunday, Quattro. Shower, crossed out. Eat all day, date with Wendy, debrief. Monday, Tracy. Crossed out, shower. Eat, work, date with Wendy, debrief. Tuesday, Quattro, crossed out, shower, eat, work, date with Wendy, debrief. And the pattern continues until on Friday, it's alternate. And shower, crossed out, eat, work, date with Wendy, debrief. And then Saturday, again with Tracy, shower, crossed out, eat, all day, date with Wendy, and debrief. And the little star next to all the eats are no liquids, of course, because they'll melt. I just reviewed the plan with Quattro, and he isn't happy with how I split up the days. He thinks it's unfair that I get Saturday and he gets Sunday. I explained to him that it all balances out fairness-wise, because I'm the one who took the time to make up this chart and figure all this out. I mean, what has he done? Sit in the corner coloring and eating these crackers? That's what. Boy, I really get on my own nerves sometimes. Hey, is someone coming? Why did I write that? Oh no. Original Dipper here. I came back from the party and heard myself arguing with myself in the closet. I opened the door to find 3 and 4 inside. I was so happy to see those guys. I'd forgotten all about them. They took one look at the pit cola in my hand, however, and freaked out and said, "You'll never get us," and ran out of the room and into the woods before I had a chance to explain. Kinda worried about those dudes. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. On the bright side, guess who just danced with Wendy? June 18th. Okay, so remember that uncrackable historical document that the author puzzled over? Well, Mabel's silliness accidentally solved it, and it led us to discover that the town was actually founded by Quentin Tremblay, the 8th president of the United States. A man so silly that they tried to erase him from history. Observations. Number 1. Haircut by his 3rd wife, Sandy. She was a woodpecker. That explains a lot. 2. Described his measurements as being 14 stacking turtles in height and 40 Blevin tremble quarts in diameter. No idea what that means. 3. Shouts the word America every 3 minutes, regardless of context. Number 4. Never wears pants because that's what the redcoats will be expecting. I bet Grunkle Stan would have voted for this guy. How do we know he was the president? Dude told us himself. He kept himself alive for 150 years by encasing his body in a peanut brittle, which apparently works, although it doesn't make you smell too awesome, believe me. As strange as Quentin is, he was a really nice guy, and was very grateful that we helped him escape and didn't judge him for his radical theories about Irishmen. To show his gratitude, he made Mabel a congressman, it's already gone to her head, and gave me this, the president's key. It can open any lock in America made before 1877. It's made from a metal piece of the Liberty Bell. Quentin used it to constantly barge into Andrew Jackson while he was dressing. Andrew Jackson hated this. He tried to shoot Quentin Tremblay on 14 different occasions. It can supposedly unlock an eagle. I don't even want to know what that means. There's so many things I can do with this. Thinking of ransacking the Gravity Falls History Museum later. Keep away from Grunkle Stan.
Blubs and Derlin
Told us to keep the details of our adventure with Quentin Tremblay to ourselves, but we had to tell somebody, and Soos seemed like a safe bet. Boy, were we wrong. This morning, Mabel and I came downstairs and found Soos sleeping in a giant tub of peanut brittle in the middle of the living room. He was trying to preserve himself so he could check out the distant future dudes. He had a straw sticking out of the peanut brittle so he could breathe, and illustrations of how he thought future technology would look. Mabel saw a great opportunity for a prank. First, we ransacked the gift shop for some cardboard boxes, and then used up all of Grunkle Stan's tinfoil. Bam! Perfect future costumes. We taped some goat hair together for a Rip Van Winkle beard to put on Soos. Then we started Stan's fog machine, turned the lights out, and threw a couple of flashing yo-yos behind the couch, and hit the alarm clock. Soos awoke with a start, and Mabel chanted, "Beep boop, welcome to the future, past man. It is the year Bleventy billion. Tell us your ways of the past." Well, I told him he had awoken from the mega sleep. The cyborg people of Earth were losing Plasma War V to the Venusian Amphibian Alliance. I called him the one calculated to save us, and asked him to help us win the great war against Admiral Laserface. Soos bought it hard. He was ready to join the battle till he stepped into the hallway and saw his reflection in the mirror. He knew right away that the beard was glued on. Apparently, Soos is unable to grow facial hair. The few hairs he normally has on his chin are glued on by him. He spent the rest of the afternoon watching Return Backwards to the Past Again 3 and eating peanut brittle. It's too bad time travel isn't actually real. The next page. Update, time travel is actually real. Remember the bald ghost I kept seeing? It turns out he was the world's worst time traveler. His name was crossed out Blendon, and he was as weird as he looks. He came from the year 20,712 to fix time anomalies, but I think he ended up causing them instead with his time tape. I wish I had held on to this gadget. I wonder if I can make my own. Blended revealed. His head catches on fire every time he time travels and burns off all of his hair. His time goggles allow him to see the future, the past, but not really tiny print. Dude needs to switch prescriptions. His chronoflage suit constantly glitches, even though it's supposed to make him blend in to any surroundings. Hey, blend in, I finally got that. Mabel writes, not a good look, honey, yikes. Mabel here. Dipper is over in the corner with Soos's tape measurer, the kitchen timer, and some jumper cables. So while he is distracted, I thought I'd write about something way more important than a time travel adventure. Waddles the Super Pig. This little superhero came in and saved my life today. I never knew I was missing something till Waddles showed up and showed me I was missing a Waddles. Specifically him, Waddles, the pig. He's a best friend, best pet, and best magically transformed prince rolled up into one. Super sensitive ears can hear someone eating from 2 rooms away. Cold black eyes can see into your soul and judge whether you are worthy of his love. Super chunky cheeks can withstand even the most extreme pinching from any aunt or granny. His tummy is super cute and super ticklish, kind of his Achilles heel, or would it be Achilles hoof? Time doesn't matter, I will love him forever. Is Waddles a him or a her? I haven't decided on his gender yet. Aw, he's helping. Little Waddles print. We turn the page. Rumble McSkirmish, a super-powered Ninja Turbo Neo Ultra Hyper Mega Multi-Alpha Meta Extreme Uber Prefix Nightmare. Okay, so long story, but I kinda conjured my favorite arcade game character into the real world to try to be my bodyguard, but instead of guarding my body, he punched it to a pulp. Turns out the only way to beat him is to let him beat you. Then the game resets. I may need to reset my spine after today. Says his name is short for Rumble, Fracas, Melee, Fisticus, Slapfight, McSkirmish. Claims his true name can only be spoken by the greatest of warriors, or anyone who inserts 4 quarters now. Side view, so thin even after eating all of those tacos and power-ups. Never use this combo. Left, left, PP, right, left, down, KK, up, P, times 3K. His bandana is red because it's soaked in the blood of his enemies, or maybe it's just soaked in tomato juice. That would be less cool. His hair is always blowing in the wind, even when there is no wind. Eye patch flips sides every time he turns around. I may need to write the game company a complaint about his dumb animation error. He also has this red belt. It's also soaked in blood. This blood wardrobe thing is pretty creepy now that I think about it. Always bare-chested. When I tried to give him a shirt to wear, he destroyed it with a fireball. The jagged edges of his body is real, not just a bad drawing by me. He's made out of pixels, and they are sharp. And that's where we're going to be stopping it for today. Thank you all for listening, and today we read through episodes 5, The Inconveniencing, through episode 10, Fight Fighters. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. Gravity Falls belongs to Alex Hirsch and Disney Channel. Please go support Gravity Falls and go buy Journal 3. Bye!